Well, hello everyone, it's Gio, and today I am coming to you with another resort villa tour. We are staying at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek, and we are in Tower 1, staying in a one-bedroom villa. So in this video, I'm going to take you through and show you the accommodations of the villa. You're always going to get an honest opinion of us here because we are not sponsored by any means by Club Wyndham. We paid full price for this, so therefore you're getting our unbiased opinion about what it was like staying at this resort. So let's start our room tour. Upon entry into this villa, you've got a little entryway with tiled floor, a little piece of artwork up here on the wall. And as I pan over here to the right, you've got your dining room with a little table that seats 4. And then we move into the kitchen area, which is a nice spacious open air kitchen. You do get a full refrigerator, stove, microwave, coffee maker, very important, a blender. You get a sink with a garbage disposal and a dishwasher. This villa does come with all the necessities that you would need to cook in the villa. So you do get pots, pans, glasses, silverware, plates, cups, all the things that you would need. Right off the kitchen, as you can see, you've got a little sitting room, family room, and that couch over there does pull out into a bed. You've got a little closet off this room, so if you have anybody staying in the family room on that bed, they've got a place. You've got bedding up there, ironing board, and some cleaning supplies. Here's just another view of the family room. Again, 2 chairs, coffee table, and then you have your balcony off the family room, which we'll go out there in a moment. Looking back into the kitchen, you've got a couple stools, so makes room for if you've got extra people or you want to put your kids up at the counter, let them eat breakfast, or you just want to sit at the counter, you can do that as well. The primary bedroom in this villa has a king-size bed, as you can see, and we always check out to make sure that we've got power. The lamps on this bed have a power outlet, and there is a power outlet in the wall. There are no USB ports available, just FYI. So if you're staying here, you'll need to bring those of your own. And again, this one does have a plug in the lamp. Turning back, you've got your chest of drawers with your TV. There are 2 windows here. There is no window door combination going out to the balcony from this bedroom, but there is the balcony out this window. And right off the bedroom, you've got your bathroom accommodations. There is a closet. Already got all our stuff hanging in here, but plenty of storage to put your clothes, hanging clothes. And you've got a soaking tub, a single vanity sink with quite a bit of storage. That leads into another separate room, which has the 1 bathroom in the unit. There's a toilet, another single vanity, and a walk-in shower. And then in the bathroom here, you also get, if you're in the 1 bedroom, a stackable washer and dryer. And turning back around, you'll see there's another door here. So those that are in the family room area have access to the bathroom, and it goes right out into the kitchen area. So there you go, there's a tour of the 1-bedroom villa. First impressions, as I said at the beginning, we're staying in tower number 1. I would say that upon first entry into the tower, you can tell this place is a little dated. There's a lot of dings, the carpet's a little worn out. You could tell it's had a lot of wear and tear and a lot of use. The unit itself also seems slightly dated as far as the furnishings, the cabinetry, the dressers, even the televisions. Just seems like it's well used. Perhaps it needs an update soon. It's perfectly clean. It smells great. There's none of that Florida musty smell that sometimes you get in these resorts. So for that, I say great job, Wyndham. It seems to be very clean. That's first impressions. It looks to be a very nice place to stay. And again, we're going to be here for an entire week, so stay tuned. We're going to show you some of the grounds next, and then we're going to come back at the end, as I promised, and let you know our full feedback on staying here at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek 1-bedroom villa. Jumping back on here because you're probably wondering, why didn't he show us the balcony? Kind of almost forgot. So let's go out and check out the balcony. We ended up in a villa that's overlooking a parking lot. It's a pretty spacious balcony. You got 2 chairs out here. Again, not the most spectacular view, but you know, who doesn't like to look at a palm tree anyway? And how much time are we really going to spend sitting on this balcony? Probably not much. If it was a better view, to be honest, I would probably come out here and have a nice cup of coffee in the morning. As it is now, probably not. So this is your entry lobby. They do supply you if you need luggage carts, etc. So this is basically the lobby area of building 1. A little seating area over there in the hallway. All right, everyone, here is a map of Wyndham Bonnet Creek. And as you can see, the property is quite large. It consists of 6 towers, several pools, and I'm going to take you on a resort tour and show you all the amenities that are here. So join me as we go explore Wyndham Bonnet Creek. And just outside of each tower, you're going to find a little area where they have barbecue grills and tables. So if you want to do a barbecue with your family and your friends, they got you hooked up here, which is awesome. In between Tower 1 and Tower 2, you'll find the children's playground. And the entire resort surrounds this lake, and there is a walking trail that goes the entire length. And at several points throughout the walking trail, there is a place where you can get water, refill your water bottle, or a drinking fountain, which is nice if you're out here doing some exercising. Also located between Towers 1 and Towers 2, you'll find this little outdoor recreation area, and it consists of a shuffleboard court and cornhole. And located between Towers 2 and Towers 3, you'll find a miniature golf course. And also located between Towers 2 and Towers 3, you'll find the first of many pools on the property. And this pool consists of a water slide, as well as a children's play area located directly over here. Also located between Towers 2 and 3, you'll find the pizza company, where you can enjoy pizza until the late hours of the evening. And located right next to Tower 3, you'll find this lovely pool area. I consider this a quiet pool area, and directly next door you're going to find the Back Bay Grill, which serves some great food over there. And here's another view of the pool near Tower 3. This is called the Oasis Pool. And it looks like this little cafe is hopping right now. Lots of people in there dining. And there is a full bar in this one as well. And it overlooks this beautiful lake. And ahoy, mateys, it looks like we've got a pirate ship landlocked over here. This is another area, pool area, where you'll find a lazy river. I'm going to kind of peek through these little bushes here and give you a peek. And in this pool area, as part of the shipwreck theme, there is a water slide here as well. And there are some cabanas that you can rent. Here's another view of the shipwreck and the little crow's nest up there, and another part of the pool area. Also located in this pool, you'll find a spa. And here's where the water slide exits in the shipwreck called Tribulation. And here's a nice full view of this pool area. And there is a little cafe and a bar here as well. And again, you can rent cabanas. And there's actually 2 spas over here. Well, there's a family in the other one, so we'll avoid getting them on camera. But yeah, nice pool area. Continuing our tour on the walk path, you'll see there's another barbecue area here. Quite full, a bunch of families enjoying the evening, cooking up their dinners. Absolutely lovely. We've got another pool area right outside this tower. And as you can see, there's a spa over here, right outside of Tower 4. And this is where you'll find the lazy river. You can see all the floats in the distance over there. And you come through this little cave in the lazy river. And we got a walk path here too, which is located directly next to Escudos, which is the Mexican restaurant here on the property. Another view of the lazy river. This one's a quite large one compared to the main one up at the front of the resort. But here you can see Escudos restaurant bar, and this is Mexican food. We're going to go out over the water here. The ducks are enjoying the evening. Right, guys? Yeah? And you can see there's some giant carp in here as well. There it is. And in the main lobby of this hotel, they do sell some fish food. So if you want to come out and feed the fish, the koi, there you go. It's available at the activities desk. They do have some very large koi in here. And I've seen some turtles floating around as well. They're all hiding right now. There's some weather possibly coming in. As you can see, the skies are a little dark. But still absolutely beautiful, this resort. As you can see by this tower over here, there's another pool area, some more cabanas. And that's all attached to that lazy river that I showed you before. It's a pretty large area. And then this particular tower is having some renovations and construction work done. So it's nice to see Club Wyndham keeping up the property. And there is a fire burning right now. So if you wanted to get yourself some s'mores, you could come out here and do that. And then they have this little outdoor seating area. They do different types of entertainment here at the resort. And there's a little stage over here. Nothing happening now, but that's pretty cool. And one of the other nice things along the walk path, you'll find these little pergolas all around this lake with a couple chairs, little Adirondack chairs. And you can just come out and enjoy that. Check out the ducks, look at the view, relax. Absolutely lovely. Oh yeah, I thought I'd point out, as you can see on this sign, the poolside pizza place I pointed out before, they will deliver right to your room. So if you're staying here, you can order pizza and have it delivered right to your villa. That's pretty nice. And then apparently on Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 12, the resort has a little farmer's market. So you can get some fresh produce to take back to your villa. That's pretty nice as well. And this is the main pool area of the resort. Looking at it from behind, looking up at the registration area. But this one also has a smaller lazy river, but it is a large pool area. And here's another view of the main pool area. And as you can see, there's a couple spas here as well, one on this side and one directly opposite in this pool. And then all the way on the other side there is the lazy river area. This is a very large pool. And one thing I wanted to point out, especially if you're watching this video and you're traveling to Florida and you're not from Florida, you could pretty much guarantee in Florida, wherever there is a body of water, you're going to find snakes and alligators. So you'll see these signs all around. That means if you have small pets and small children, keep them away from the water's edge, whether it's here at this resort or anywhere throughout your travels in Florida. Just a little bit of advice. You don't want to be caught off guard for sure. And if you're craving some coffee right off the main lobby here, you can see they proudly serve Starbucks coffee at the Bagels and Brews. It's currently closed, but this is a lovely little spot. Come in the morning, get yourself some bagels, some breakfast food, and all the Starbucks accoutrements. And if you forgot any sundries, pain medication, cold medicine, razors, toothpaste, that kind of thing, there is a little CVS kiosk off the main lobby that sells all of these things. This is the main lobby where you check in, and once you get checked in, if you're going to do a tour of the resort and talk about the timeshare, you would do that over here. You can also pick up your tickets if you're going to Universal. They have a kiosk over here. They got all the goodies. Now we're going to go check out the market, see what they got. And here's the Village Center gift shop. Let's go check that out, see what's going in. We're a little greeted by a little pirate with some rum over here. All right, I will say, I like to see it. Lots of pride in this shop, folks. I give them kudos here. Check out the ceiling, check out the flags. They even got a little stormtrooper over here, all cloaked. I like to see it. So yeah, you can come here and pick up some souvenirs. You can also get, here in the hotel you have the Roots body wash and shampoo, which actually smells really nice, and you can buy it right here in the gift shop as well. Pretty nice. And right off the main lobby you got Scoops, open every single day from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and basically ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream, right? And they do have a big arcade here too. You can redeem for prizes. They got all those little things. Sort of like a little mini casino for kids. Kind of fun though. There you go. Here's another little view of that pool area with the lazy river and the rafts and some lightning in the distance. And off that main pool is the second of the kids' water play areas, as you can see. This one's a little more extensive than the first one I showed you. And then right next to Tower 1, you'll see this little open field area. Again, a play area that you can take advantage of. You've got some pickleball courts here. And then the nice thing is, a couple times a week, they do a luau out here. So that's pretty cool. There's a little monument here. It says the Groves family. And this monument is called In the Shadow of the House by artist Andrew Liggis. Back from 2013, and it was donated by the Groves family. I'll let you read. Let me pan back here so you can see the whole thing. There you go. Pretty cool. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Wyndham Bonnet Creek, which is a resort directly located adjacent to the Walt Disney World Resort. This is a great alternative, folks, if you're looking for accommodations that can suit all of your needs and all of your activity needs. Really, you don't even need to leave this resort, but you know, with the proximity to Disney, how could you not? If you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, whether it be at Walt Disney World or an alternative resort like this, look no further. Reach out to me today and get your free vacation quote. And as we always say here, happiness is a lifestyle. And until next time, everyone, happy travels.